Hi there, my name's Terry, and I hope that this message finds you well forever and whoever needs to see or hear this message. Now, every picture tells a story. You as an individual person, you have your own story to tell. This is my story. Obviously, my name's Terry. I lost my mum when I was young. I had a sister, and my dad obviously had to bring up two teenage daughters on his own. That was quite a shock to the system at that time. You don't always see things in that way when you're actually living it and going through it. But now my hands go up to my father for what he had to put up with and to deal with and to cope with at that time. I lost my dad 18 years ago. We didn't have the best of relationships, but a lot of that did come from, like early childhood stuff. I lost my sister about 3 years ago. When she passed away, that was sudden death. And I thought, well, they've all fucked off and left me. I'd lost my mum, my dad, and then my sister. That's part of my story, and I've actually dealt with all that and coped with it in the best way that I could at those certain times. I've had hypnotism to pass my driving test. The nerves took over. There weren't nothing wrong with me driving. I just needed the nerves to help me calm down. I've pissed off to France on a drunken whim. Ended up there the next day, think, where the bloody hell are we? That was fun. Never regret that. I've never regretted anything that I have done, even though I will leave the plumbing to the experts. That's another story. Oh, God, there's just so much. I've done lots of different things within my life. I've had many jobs, and I've done lots of courses. I've been to college for 5 years studying. I've done reflexology, massage, sports therapy, beauty therapy, all that sort of stuff. I don't practice in that now. Now I tend to concentrate more on my spiritual work. I love it so much. I just love it, and it is part of me. But that also makes me who I am and who I have become now. I've had counselling. Yeah, that's okay. But, it doesn't solve the problem. Yes, you can talk about your problems till you're blue in the tooth, basically. But some things kind of like resurface over and over again as trapped, stuck emotions within your own body. It is still there. That is all still part of your history, part of your story. Now, I do obviously like to do angelic Reiki. I've had lots of healing done. Amazing stuff. I've done it for me. And now I obviously do angelic Reiki. It just blows my mind how much it actually helps people to heal their own lives. And you can do that. Anyone can do it. Anyone can achieve anything that they want to for themselves for whatever reason. Now, also, people might have suffered loss of people that have actually taken their own lives, and when people do or have taken their own lives, that's part of their story. For whatever reason, that has a knock-on effect to the people that are surrounding them, their family, their friends, their loved ones, and that in itself is a big, huge story within that circle. Now, I know I've lost loved ones close to me, yes. They're not here in the physical, but they're still there in the spiritual. And I know that they're there, and I know that my sister is there helping me in a different way. And I respect that. It is just so wonderful to actually to know that. And I really do appreciate it. We not have always seen eye to eye when we were kids and stuff like that, but we were innocent kids. We had fun. We did naughty things because we did, but that was fun. And it's just like looking back on fun side of the memories, and just it's just enjoying those special moments for those special reasons at those times, you know. I, in one way, even though been through lots of different stuff within my own life, I survived. There's been times when I didn't even want to be here at all, you know, and I have had those dark moments. But I mean, I remember one day I was out walking the dogs, and I just didn't want to be here anymore. And I was walking along with the dogs, and then I felt someone kick me in the back of my leg. And I looked around, and it wasn't the dogs bored or anything. The dogs were just doing whatever they were doing. And it was just sort of went, and it broke me out of what I was actually feeling at that time. And even though things have been hard, really, really hard, and been struggling as well, I managed to always cope with whatever life had actually thrown at me. But that is part of me, that is part of my story, part of my history, and I wouldn't change any of it, none of it. And you yourself, you can do the same. Anyone can do it. It is up to you. You get to choose what you do with your life, basically. Make the best of it. Make the best. Look at turn a bad situation into what works for you in a good way, in a positive way. Change your mindset. Change your thought pattern. Look at the best possible outcome, because it is there. A lot of it is all in your head also, sometimes, because it's the thoughts, isn't it? It's a thought process. And thoughts leads to emotions and how you feel. It all links. Every thought has an emotion attached to it. And by paying attention to that, by taking a step back and looking at it in a different way, just know that there's help out there when you need it at any time. It is there. All you've got to do is like ask for it, look for it, and it will just turn up. Be your own story. Own your own story. Accept you for who you are, as part of who you are. It is all there within you, and it can be healed. You can pick yourself up out of a dark place. You can do for yourself, if that's what you choose. Because just always know you're never alone. Never alone. I like sometimes, obviously, like when I lost my sister, I thought, yes, they've all fucked off and left me, but I have good friends. I've got my dogs. I love my dogs so much. And also, like with the healing work that I do with the angelic Reiki, it is just mind blowing how much that helps other people to improve their lives in the best way that they can for them to attract better, to change their way of being. You can do it. You all can do it. If I can do it, you all can do it too. I hope this message all finds you well. Be the best version of yourself. Accept you for who you are, warts and all. Okay, so I hope you all have a good day. Take care. Sending much love to all whoever needs to see or hear this message. Thank you for listening.